Welcome back to another YouTube video. No, welcome back to another YouTube video. Welcome back to another YouTube channel. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about a topic that is very important: how to be a better friend. And I'm not giving you this for you to judge your friend or anything. If you feel that any of your friends has this or doesn't have these qualities, feel free to talk about it with the person. And if you feel that you are not a good person or a great friend from this, that's why the video is here, so you can learn from it and do better. Okay, point number 1: forgiveness. This might sound too cliche, but it's so important because it is the root of friendships. Okay, you need to be able to forgive someone, or you need to be able to forgive your friends. You can't call someone your friend if you actually hold grudges on them. Yes, you can't hold grudges. Okay, the truth is, if something is bothering you, if your friend does something to annoy you, talk about it.
Let's talk about that.
Open your mouth and speak. The truth is, when you don't say anything because you're expecting this person to know that what they did is wrong, you are just disappointing yourself. Okay, so anytime you feel that someone has offended you and you can't let it go, speak up about it. But if you know that it's not something so deep and you decide to let it go, you letting it go means you are never ever planning on bringing it up again. Because forgiveness is forgive and forget, mean don't bring it up when another issue happens. If you're not going to bring it up and talk about it, if you're trying to be mature and not speak about it, that means you should be able to never bring it up again. That's what forgiveness means. Okay, but if you know that later in the future, if the person does something, or if the person should offend you again, it's going to come up, say it. No matter how silly you think it is, say it, let it go, hear the person's point of view, and forgive the person. You probably have offended someone, but you just didn't know. Why? Because we're human beings. Sometimes we don't think our actions affect people, or we don't see it as a big deal. That is why confrontation is good, so that you'll be called up and be like, okay, you did this, acknowledge it. So you should be able to forgive whether the person is on the same page with you or not after the confrontation. Because the truth is, if you can't forgive someone for something, don't even bother being their friend. Because whether you know it or not, consciously, unconsciously, you're going to hold a grudge on this person, and that grudge can lay out in so many ways. It could lay out in being shady. It could lay out in, if you see a way to make this person prosper, you will not do it. I know that sounds too far, but it's the truth. Because when you can't forgive someone, you can't help the person grow. You can't be a part of this person's success. You be all smiley and all, but you're not. Okay, so if you know truly in the deepest of your heart you can't forgive this person, just cut the person out of your life as not your friend. You're doing that person like a very big huge favor by not being part of their lives. Because if you can't forgive them, one way or the other, you're going to pull them down. Okay, so forgiveness is really important. And always remember that just because you confronted someone about something, the person might not be on the same page with you even after the confrontation. If you can still forgive after this, then yes. But if you cannot, please just leave. Okay, so that was point number 1. Point number 2, a very important point: don't partake in drama. I cannot overstress this. Mind your business. What this means is, don't try to be in the middle of every confrontation. Don't try to be in the middle of every situation. Your job as a friend is to advise your friend when you feel it is necessary. What does that mean? If you see your friend in a situation, feel free to walk up to your friend and say, oh, okay, as a friend, I don't think this is right. I don't think this is good. Better put, and this depends on how close you are with the person. If this person is genuinely your close friend, and you know very well this person is your friend, so this person can handle the truth, okay, tell this person straight up what you have in mind. Okay, hey, listen, I'm your friend, I'm going to be very honest with you. This is this. okay? But if you know you're not so close with this person, maybe try to talk to someone that they're close to. Because the truth is, when you're not close to someone and you're trying to give the person advice, especially when the person didn't ask for the advice, two things. Number one, the person can easily get offended, or of course get in the defensive side and build a wall, and automatically is not listening to anything you're saying. Also, the person can see you as a nuisance that is not minding your business. The person can see you as it is not your place. What right do you have to give me such advice? What right do you have to call me out on this?
Wait a minute! Who are you?
And automatically take it as an insult. I know you might have had good intentions, but it could come out this way. So unless someone asks for your opinion about an issue, or unless the person is so close to you, don't give an advice, don't give your opinion, because it could be taken the wrong way, okay? And the truth is, because this person doesn't value you as a friend, there is a high chance that this person might not even listen to what you have to say, or might not take your advice. So if you really feel it's important to help this person, and you know you and this person, you guys are not as close, and your opinion might not be as respected or can be seen in a different way than you expected it to be, please just let someone else know. Let someone that is very close to this person, that you know this person speaks highly of, or you know this person will respect and listen to. Yes, do that if you feel it's so important that this person should hear this advice. But besides the situation, please don't get involved. Now, coming to your close friend, if your close friend should ask for your opinion, give an advice, meaning, okay, hey, I need your opinion or your advice on this. What should I do? Now, when someone should ask for your advice, this is what you should say. In my opinion, this is what I should do in your situation. The reason why I advise you put it like in your opinion, if you are in this person's situation, this is what you should do. The reason why I think you should put it this way, and don't put it as, oh, I think you should do this. The bitter truth is, sometimes when you give an advice and the person takes it and it doesn't turn out well, sadly, some people have a way of blaming you for it, even though the decision was theirs. They asked for your advice, you gave it to them, unfortunately it wasn't the right one, and then they blame you for it, forgetting that they had a choice. They had the choice of choosing to take this advice or not. And I have seen it one too many times. So when someone asks for your advice, even if it's your close friend, always say, in my opinion, or if I was in your situation, this is what I would do. Don't say it like, this is what I think you should do. If not, it's almost like you're telling the person what to do. And when you do it, or when the person does it and it doesn't turn out well, they'll come around and blaming you. Of course, I'm not saying all friends do this, but I'm saying that some people do this. And in order to like prevent being involved or dragged into something like this, I feel this is a better way to, do it. Another thing, or another way of avoiding drama is be neutral. When someone asks for your advice, or sometimes your friends can come to meet you for something, or sometimes they come to tell you something. They just want to rant. They just want to get that anger out. All you have to do at that point is just to listen, okay? That's it. That's your opinion. But for you to now take the bull by the horn and go and confront the person that you're having the issue with and say, hey, why did you do this? No, don't do that. Don't get involved in dramas. Don't get in situations that doesn't concern you. Now, let's assume that the two people involved are your friends, okay? And this person is complaining to you about person A, is complaining about person B, and person B is complaining about person A. Person A told you stuff about person B, and person B told you stuff about person A. Now you are a mutual friend. How do you handle this situation? After listening to person A, you tell person A, oh, okay, I hear your point of view. I hear what you have to say. Okay, I understand you, but you are saying this to the wrong person, okay? Now, the way you explain this to me, please go and explain this to person B, okay? Because I can't do anything about it, because I am not the person you have this situation with, okay? I understand you. The way you've expressed how you feel to me, that's good. Now, please express it to person B, okay? Now, you go to person B and say the same thing. Okay, I have heard you. Don't just play dumb. If you feel that in any way they were wrong, feel free to voice out, especially if these are your friends. Okay, I've heard you, I understand you. Personally, I feel this is what you should have done, but I understand where you're coming from in this way. Now explain this to person B. You do the same thing to person B, okay? Okay, I've heard you, I understand you. If you feel the person B was wrong in any way as well, and this person is your friend, feel free to correct them. Okay, I think you got this wrong in this place, but in this way, I get where you're coming from. But explain to person A, okay? You can be the mutual ground and in convincing them to talk to the other person. But for you to go and tell person B, oh, I've had your point, and person A said this, no. Because the next thing will be person B will go like, oh wow, really, person A said this, really, this. You have made the situation worse. You have gotten yourself entwined in the whole situation. Now it can make the argument even like more than it was, and then now they have you to blame for it because they can say, oh, but you told the person C this, and that's how you're involved. Okay, so try to play neutral, especially when it's your friend, when your friends are involved. Okay, any situation that doesn't concern you directly, try to avoid it. Try to be a good friend, but be a good friend at the corner. Don't go and take situations that doesn't concern you to your head. Why? Because it's none of your business. Be a good friend, but be a good person first, okay? And you might think you're being a good friend by confronting this person, by confronting that person. No, that's not the way relationship works. When I mean relationship, I don't mean romantic relationship, of course. That's not the way relationship works, okay? Learn to pick your battle, meaning the things that actually involve you in them, okay? Avoid drama. It will save you a lot of stress and a lot of problems, okay?